Hello, everyone. So I had an excellent surprise this morning, a big giant box. And it's like Kickstarter is great because it's like Christmas every couple weeks, if you're crazy like me anyways. So I saw the big box and I was like, what am I gonna do? I wanted just to open it, but I thought I'd wait, turn on the cameras, and here we go. We're gonna get to open it. This Kickstarter is called The Others 7 Sins. It's a cooperative, well, I think it's cooperative for some of the players versus like a game master kind of person. And the game master plays these like demonic things trying to destroy the world, and the players play like they play I guess survivor kind of people or a secret organization. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's just open it and look at all the goodies. So I have not pulled anything out. I did cut the tape because that was boring. And it is tightly packed. That's awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out. I don't know what all this stuff is. If you watched any of my other unboxings, you'll notice that basically I just check a bunch of boxes so I can be surprised. I don't really want to know exactly what I bought. Okay, so 2 bonus characters, Benoit and Quanita. So if you've played any of the other Cool Mini or Not games, then you'll be familiar with like Zombicide and things. They have a certain way of playing. They're always distinct, but high quality components, high quality miniatures. Of course, their name is Cool Mini or Not, so of course they've got to have amazing miniatures. This is called the Men of Faith. So this is Men of Faith. I know it's weird, but I kind of like it just because when I see this blue genie guy, I actually kind of feel like it's like the Street Fighter team or something, like Dalsim or something. I don't know why. I just always like Dalsim. So I like this Persian, Indian fakir. I don't know what he is. He's just cool looking. Love it. The Delta team. So these, I don't even know. This is gonna be pretty crazy. We have so many heroes, so many campaigns. I hope that we get a lot of opportunities to play it, because these things all seem amazing, and there's a whole campaign book and everything. This was obviously this was all bonus. So far, nothing we've seen is actually part of the core game. This is just stuff that was an option when they did the Kickstarter. So something that I think is pretty cool about these is that this seems to have been a real team effort. Like, they have on here a lot of other game designers, and I noticed that with some of the other games that it seems like these Kickstarters are coming out so fast that these game designing companies like Cool Mini have to hire other people. So that's cool. I like to see that. That means the industry is growing up. All right, Apocalypse. So here, I think we've first hit something I think that's sort of fundamental to the game. And I say that because Apocalypse is the final showdown. Because the whole game is all based around revelations. So this has Apocalypse, which is a demon. It has 4 demon heralds: famine, pestilence, war, and death. And this is the end. Like, this is assuming that they've gone through the other 7 sins, and if they beat this, the players can really feel like they've won. So the other stuff, you don't need the other heroes. I feel like you want this. You don't, obviously you don't need this, but you want it. You just see like so much love went into this game. You can see like all the artwork. You can see apocalypse, you can see death, famine, pestilence, war. So that's it. There we go. This is a serious game, folks. So we have greed. In this game, there's demons representing each sin. So the players get to have the joy of beating one sin at a time, I think in multiple adventures. We have Gluttony, some sort of sexy demon on the front. I guess, wait, is she sexy? Well, she's half sexy and half terrifying. So Gluttony. Each of these packs have, it looks like 8 miniatures, what they call a sin board, some sin dice, sin cards. I guess everything you need to play a full game centered around this cardinal sin. I'm not Catholic, so if cardinal sin isn't the right word, correct me in the comments below. And wrath. So these are all super cool. They look cool. This one looks kind of maybe volcanic because you can kind of imagine wrath and fire. Wish these minis were painted, but until we have some sort of 3D printer that is, color, we won't have that. But they do look really amazing. And something I really like about these, having all these up front, is I would have been sad for us to play the game and only have one of the sins. But no, we have all of it. So Envy looks like some sort of, again, partially sexy and partially terrifying demon. She's more sexy than terrifying because it's not Gluttony, it's Envy, so that kind of makes sense. Same thing. Some cool creatures. You're really gonna know what these creatures are when you play with them. Like they're not generic or anything. You're gonna be able to see them across the board, like what they are. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm kind of curious if you ever are going to reach, oh no, Lust, yeah, I was thinking Envy sexy. Well, how weird is that? Why does Lust look like some sort of priestess instead of sexy? Oh well, okay. It's even creepier. Anyway, I'm kind of curious if you ever play with multiple sins in one game, or if every game you only deal with one sin, right? Is it going to be like, okay, episode 1, you have to do an adventure of lust until you defeat the lust demon? I don't know. I look forward to opening it and finding out. I'm actually quickly running out of space over here, so this is which is a good problem to have. Beta team. So I don't remember if I got all the teams. I definitely probably don't need all the teams, but there you go. Just like the other ones, each of these teams come with a few maps and a bunch of heroes and sort of their own story. I think each of these characters maybe have their own story mission, maybe some personal equipment or something. I don't know. So something to explain how they ended up being at the end of the world and trying to solve things, whatever. Something I thought was kind of cool was the fact that the heroes are not innocents or perfects. I suppose in a Revelation type story, the innocents have all been sucked away to heaven, maybe. And so all you have left are sort of maybe partially broken heroes, people who have problems, but they're still going to try to save the world. Yeah, it's a couple. This is an Omega team, a couple more demons, some cool characters. They look cool, anyways. Some, again, that story maps and custom bags. You're part of an organization called Faith. I'm sure it's an acronym that stands for something, but they all have like their Faith bag. All right, so we've pulled everything else out. Here is the game. So I think right now, if you go on Amazon, I think if I got it today, then anybody can order this at this point. All right, so this is The Others, a horror board game. It's heavy. This is what you could actually buy. All the rest of the stuff, obviously, you can still probably buy it. I don't think really anything was Kickstarter specific, or if it is, I don't know what it is. I'm sure I got some free cards or tokens or something for doing it Kickstarter. Usually you do, but it's heavy. All of their stuff is like all of it's heavy. All of the board games that Cool Mini does gives you a lot of value. Which is something I like. It's for 2 to 5 players. One player controls the forces of sin. The other players control the agents of faith. It's a paranormal organization employing unorthodox heroes to stand against the monstrous invasion. The sin forces of both pride and sloth contained in this box, which, if you were counting, this is where the other sins are. The box, obviously the core game has to have some enemies for the heroes. So I pulled a bunch of other sins out of the box. I did not pull out pride and sloth. Here we go. This is where they are. So it comes with 2 sins, pride and sloth, and it comes with 3 different types of acolytes. Now, their choice of word acolytes, also with the general art, really makes me think not religion, but rather like this is some sort of war between the forces of like Cthulhu and the heroes, which are like paranormal investigators. I think they just chose to use revelations and biblical things and kind of marry it into Cthulhu, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it because it is not fun to not even open one of these boxes, even though I did open a box inside of the box. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is a pretty heavy rule book. I'm hoping that the rule book is like big font and easy to read. It looks like just lots of visual aids, more sexy, terrifying demons. That's always a plus. Lots of weirdness. I really think Cthulhu, not biblical, but it's cool. It's really, really cool art. Lots of maps. Yeah, this is the kind of rules you like. Lots of visual aids. They were not shy with doing whatever it is they need to teach people what they need. Oh, and there's a werewolf hero. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Big, thick tokens. That's another Cool Mini thing. What is... So some tough cellophane here, but let's look. What is this? So tokens. So it kind of looks like each story has its own card. That would make sense with the other boxes, which I think is pretty cool because that kind of means instead of a book that you're handing out saying, okay, build your game, some cool custom dice. If you watched my other unboxings, I love custom dice. So, oh, and these are engraved and everything. These are really nice. This right here, I think is probably one of the major sins, either gluttony or it was sloth and pride. So does this look like pride or does this look like sloth? I don't know. Looks scary either way. Boxes and boxes of minis and tiles and everything. So the different types of acolytes, some demonic creatures in there. I assume each color is probably mapped to a different sin just to help you visually recognize what's going on there. An apocalypse track. I can't wait to play. Hopefully we'll play soon, and I will get back a review ASAP. But I'm excited. I'm super, super excited. This was, I think this was like a $200 Kickstarter. And for that, let's just pull it all out. Let's see all the stuff that Cool Mini sent to me. I like that Apocalypse is the same size as the team boxes because it should be a big deal. Like that's the end game. Boom. The Others, 7 Sins. Try to find a local copy, try to find a friend who has it. If you're in Vegas, contact me. I'll want to do a lot of gameplay testing of this. So yeah, that's cool. Unboxing. If you have it, if you play it, let me know what you think down below, comments. Click subscribe, click like, and share with anybody else that plays games. Yep. All right, bye guys.
You guys would like to share with the audience like anything that you found tough when you first were starting, or advice to new upcoming people who want to do kind of similar acts that you guys did. Yeah. Not, I mean, exactly what you guys did, because hopefully there's not a copycat. But you know, boobs. Yeah. Oh, hey. That's my job. Yeah. So yeah.